Alright, all you Streetlight Crusaders and a couple of you Insomniacs still up for tonight, welcome back to the Tuesday Night Special. And apparently, according to Dan the Weatherman Stu, he kiboshed the idea for the giant oversized Christmas tree after he saw that giant oversized Christmas tree-like tree out in the front yard of Music Village headquarters that's about 16, maybe 18 feet high. I could be wrong with that height, I might be Don Quixoteing it, but he's going to put a disco ball and a whole bunch of Christmas tree lights on that so it can be seen by the whole neighborhood, and would put the words Tuesday Night Christmas on it as well. But this show's taking place on Christmas Eve next week. What is he talking about? Well, besides that, folks, I think it's time for us to go into one of my favorite parts of the show before I get a headache. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Indy Report, which is me giving you guys two news stories followed up by local cons information from local artists performing in a local area live near you. And in our first news story for you Bill and Ted fans out there, I have some radical news for you, because not only they announced the official release date for this said film, which will be August 21st of 2020, but would also show a couple of footage of the film itself. And I'm being told by the maestro, instead of footage, I mean pictures. Which would be footage if it was back in the 1920s, if you had one of those machines to actually make the pictures move a little bit faster than what they are. But I digress, because the pictures would not only show Bill and Ted inside of the classic phone booth with that, whoa, radical look on their face, but would also show not only Bridget, Lundy Payne, Kid Cudi, and Samantha Weaving all featured in this movie, but would also show an old familiar face in the form of the Grim Reaper who actually appears in the movie that now is going to be entitled Bill and Ted Face the Music. And the premise of this said movie is the fact that Bill and Ted has to get back together for one last adventure to create a cool song with their group, the Wild Stallion, to actually bring the world together in harmony with their music. So basically what they've been trying to do for the past two movies. Not bad. I can't wait to see it. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out the cool pictures or radical pictures that are featured for this movie thus far, before they decide to release a trailer, you can go ahead and check it out on the Consequences of Sound.net page, only known as consequencesofsound.net, to check it out for yourself. And in other news, or more or less video game news, for you fans out there of the new Star Wars movie that is going to be coming out as of this Friday, which we may have a Star Wars episode to coincide with it, I have some good news for you for Star Wars Battlefront 2, because as of the recent trailer they decided to release, they've now come out with a celebration edition of the game, which will feature the future of the Star Wars series characters, along with past and present characters that you remembered from old, including Darth Maul, Count Dooku, General Grievous, Kylo Ren, and even including not only Finn, but Rey themselves in this said game. And after this game has been in development for well over 2 years, constantly adding more and more things over the years, I may try to take a swing at this game myself. And as long as they have Cool Hand Luke Skywalker, you know that's gonna be the first person I want to try out, besides Rey or Finn, to try out the new breed of lightsaber-wielding Jedi in the near future. And for any of you out there who wants to check out the absolutely awesome trailer they released for this said game, you can head on over to the website known as GameInformer.com to check it out for yourself. And apparently, according to Maestro, this update will include new upgrades for all your favorite heroes along the lines of Boba Fett, Darth Vader, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, Bolsec, and one of my favorite characters that we mentioned before, Cool Hand Luke Skywalker, who will have a new Force Push ability added for this update that is currently available as we speak. And to add on to more good news about this game that we completely forgot to mention, folks, there will be a new Heroes vs. Villain map added into the game as of December 20th of 2019, just in time for the movie to release. So if you're not out there watching Star Wars, you can be out there playing Star Wars alongside with the movie when it releases. Not bad. And with everything that we forgot about that major update that is available as we speak, folks, it's now time for us to go into the concert information for this week, and we kick things off with Wednesday, December 18th, and the first band we have up is Russell Norkovic, who's going to be performing at the Ryland Inn in Reddington Township, New Jersey, at 5 p.m. You can also see Mary Girodi, who's going to be performing at the Westbrook in Boundbrook, New Jersey, at 6 p.m. Annie Misonaro and Chris Palmieri is both going to be performing at the Uncorked Wine and Lounge in Towata, New Jersey, at 6 p.m. Roses in Stereo is going to be performing at the Boxcar Bar in Short Hills, New Jersey, at 7 p.m. The Coots and Jeff Gunther is both going to be performing at the Virland store in West Milford, New Jersey, at 7 p.m. Mark Mayer and Mark Mayer's Music is both going to be performing at the Westbrook in Boundbrook, New Jersey, at 8 p.m. And to finally wrap it up for Wednesday night, you can see Mary Bird, who's going to be performing at the Dublin Pub in Morristown, New Jersey, at 8 p.m. And on Thursday, December 19th, you can see these following bands performing in a local area live near you. Justin Caprio and Matt Colligan is both going to be performing at the Village Saloon in Sparta Township, New Jersey, at 4 p.m. Roses in Stereo is both going to be performing at the Tips in Union, New Jersey, at 6 p.m. Mary Bird is going to be performing at the Chesapeake Tavern in Washington Township, New Jersey, at 6 p.m. DJ Remixer JRS is going to be performing at the 46 Lounge in Towata, New Jersey, at 7 p.m. You can also see Mike Garner in the Coots, who's both going to be performing at the Country Cottage Restaurant and Bar in West Milford, New Jersey, at 7 p.m. The Shots is going to be performing at the Village Brewing Company in Somerville, New Jersey, at 7 p.m. Stephanie Chin is going to be performing at the Circa in Highbridge, New Jersey, at 7 p.m. DJ Remixer JRS is going to be performing at the 46 Lounge in Towata, New Jersey, at 8 p.m. And to finally wrap it up for Thursday night, you can see the I-287 classic rock duo who's going to be performing at the Washington House in Basking Ridge, New Jersey at 8 p.m. And for Tuesday for next week, which is Christmas Eve, you can see these following bands performing in a local area live near you. Danny Rongo is going to be performing at the Somerset Valley in Boundbrook, New Jersey at 3 p.m. Mary Bird is going to be performing at the Soul Gastro Pub in Stanhope, New Jersey at 4 p.m. And to finally wrap it up for Tuesday for next week and all the bands we're going to mention for this week, and I guess for this season as well, you can see DJ Remixer JRS, who's gonna be performing at the Lit 21 in North New Jersey at 7 p.m. And if you guys want to check out the complete list of bands that we couldn't list during this very broadcast, and trust me folks, there were a lot of them, you can head on over to ReverbNation.com to check out the complete list of bands that we couldn't list during this very broadcast. And like I say at the end of all of these skits, go out there, support your local artists, and see these guys perform live, and trust me, they'll love you for it. And I guess with that said, we might as well head back into this music one more time. And when we return, we'll be back with the final segment for the Tuesday Night Special for this week, right after this. So don't fall asleep just yet, folks, and stay tuned.